In this episode, Booth 42 is captured in the glow of two balls of energy in an infinitely long-term relationship.
Their names are Muon and Eric, and like any couple, they don't always see eye to eye. But also, they don't have eyes.
So roll up your towel into a pillow, lean back, and
Prepare to cover your ears if you're offended by the word Belgium being said frequently and in naughty, naughty ways.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to the Hitchhikers and Appetizers podcast. Once again, we are coming to you from Booth 42, the restaurant at the end of the universe. I am, of course, your ample host, Horatio Zinn. With me, as always, he completes me, even though there's more than enough of me as it is, my co-host, Trellis Gardeen.
I am the period to your enormously long run-on sentence. That's what it is.
Run-on sentence, yes. Sometimes an exclamation point when it matters.
When I'm excited,
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm excited with today's guest.
Also, there are two of them.
Or is it one? I'm not totally sure, but that's what we're going to find out.
Very good.
We are a binary being.
Ooh, binary.
Ooh, and we make spooky sounds too.
Because we are also non-binary.
Even scarier because it's different from itself.
So does that mean you have the same name and also different names? What are your names?
I am Muon.
And I'm Eric.
Eric and Muon, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the booth.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Beautiful lyrical names.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How did you two, have you always been together?
We have always been.
Always been. That's...
Always been and always been together.
We shall go and come, but we will always be. I am Muon. Eric is Eric. We are from Lepton.
Ooh, Lepton.
I'm going to make note of that so I remember it.
Muon goes by she, they, and I go by they, them.
We are a non-binary being.
Very good.
Is one of you always the non-binary and the other one binary, or is that...
She is always trying. They are always pointing out when microaggressions occur.
My name is Eric.
Eric is they.
Eric is
and
they.
She doesn't like. They don't like to be misgendered. We are non-binary.
Well, I was going to ask. It sounds like Eric points out for defense purposes. That's why I wanted to ask. And then you mentioned the microaggressions.
Oh no, it's very much on the offense.
Oh,
offense.
I am offended.
Yes, the gruffness, the I'm in your face. Don't mess with they or she. For our listeners, since you can't obviously see us, Muon and Eric are actually two balls of light.
Yes, two balls of light.
We orbit each other in a binary nature, even though we are non-binary.
This is fascinating to me.
What's the most difficult microaggression you have gone out on the attack against?
Oh, yes.
She often tells me that they often tell me that traveling through this universe is that universe was very fun.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable. What was the most fun? What was the most fun about it?
I just go anywhere that Muon goes, because Muon's the most interesting non-binary being I ever met on Lepton. I mean, everybody else is just like whatevs, you know?
Oh, yes.
I am from Lepton.
Ooh, just hearing that stirs my soul.
And is everyone on Lepton paired up like this?
We always are.
And everyone else is a ball of light.
Yes.
That would causally be correct.
Oh, causally correct.
We're talking elementary.
Now, you said that you've always been. Now, how did you meet? Did you meet in a certain place, like in a bar, or a festival, possibly at a market?
We lived in this. We rotated around the same cul-de-sac. So.
Oh, yes, that's good. So you sort of grew up together in a way.
Our parents had cocktail parties, barbecues, just to get through the day, and we were kind of forced to be friends. But then I was like, Muon, you rock, and Muon was like, no, you rock, and so we decided to pair up. So we could have been assigned, but we weren't.
Did you ever disobey your parents together, like stepping out behind a structure to smoke something?
We did a circle Belgium.
Oh,
we sure did. Oh yeah.
A circle, very. Let's just jump right to it.
Ooh.
That's the main line.
I was going to say those are hard to pull off, but that does involve a lot of pulling.
You can pull things off. You have to be careful. I've read accounts. Yeah, and just definitely don't do that in zero gravity, or the things you may never find them may pull off, float away, never come back.
We are in constant rotation.
Very good.
Providing a small amount of gravity for yourselves?
That is why we are binary, even though we are non-binary.
I just freaked out for a second. Thought you meant like it was important.
Oh.
As opposed to gravity. Sorry.
Oh. Actual gravity, sorry. No, just regular old gravity.
Ah, yeah.
Run-of-the-mill gravity like you can buy at the corner store. Yes.
Now, you mentioned people are light beings. Balls of light are assigned
Usually.
to each other. Who does that?
The Grand Leptonian.
Ooh.
How did the Grand Leptonian get this position, power?
Like, you're assigned, like, there's like a council of 120, and then there's like the 10 apostles, and then there's like big guy. So it was voted.
And they pull it out of a hat.
Oh.
And again, it's 10% of your pre-tax income.
Correct.
Say they pull it out of a hat. Is it a special hat?
Only the Grand Leptonian can read.
Yeah, with seer stones in it.
This restaurant serves so many beings.
It's true.
They go through so many. I'm not talking about it with you. She is pissing. They are pissing me off.
I'm sensing a little bit of a power imbalance in the relationship here, Muon. Are you okay?
It's all right. I'm sorry, baby. Love you. I love you.
I love you so much. I love you so much. And I'm sorry for that mistake. That was a big mistake.
I'm so sorry, baby.
Oh, baby, I love you. Ooh. We're hot.
Oh my, look at that. The pulse light are doing more than orbiting.
That's another reason why we're lucky we've got chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
I apologize for the frequency of light we are emitting.
That's amazing. And also how you're bumping up against each other.
It is called friction, and it is necessary.
We were Bon Joviing for sure. For sure.
Yes.
I will Belgium out of you when we get home.
The booth is correct. It's very warm.
Definitely not in the booth, because I don't want to get kicked out.
No, they have special booths for that kind of thing.
Yeah, those are in the back.
She and I would never. They and I would never want you to leave. This is an excellent booth with an incredible view. Remember, Eric?
Yeah, I just got some protons in the mix from that one. Every time you me, my protons outweigh the electronics. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, muons are heavier. Thank you for calling that out.
I don't mean to make you feel like you're being body checked.
I love you.
I love you so much, and I don't want to be, I don't want to make you feel bad about yourself, because I think you're perfect just the way you are.
This is beautiful.
You are too.
I am nothing without her. I am nothing.
As am I.
Would your light distinguish if either of you separated? Would your lights go out?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I am not sure.
I will not try, because at least
we have always been.
Yeah, I would die. It's like having a really.
I would die without you.
Yeah, it's really bad, really bad.
But is there another not binary being waiting for us?
There's no other non-binary binary being around. Come on.
She doesn't believe by the multiverse. They don't believe in multiverse, and I can't with that.
Oh, is this a schism? A schism between you two?
You know what? I'm willing not to discuss it. Yeah, we don't talk about it at the restaurant. We don't talk about it when we...
The multiverse? You don't talk about the multiverse.
I'm not trying to argue. I love you.
I love you. No, because we have different, different opinion. Actually, I have very little opinion about anything. I'm kind of willfully obtuse, but,
And I believe there are multiple planes.
She believes, yeah, and I'm going, okay, whatever. We're here right now. Stay in the now, you know what I'm saying? Future's not guaranteed, you know what I mean? Future's not guaranteed.
This is
Agreed.
So true.
I don't believe the past is guaranteed either.
You are pulsing, Eric.
Yeah, I say that I love Muon, but I gotta say, I'm also in love with Muon.
Oh, that's...
And there's a difference. You love your grandmother, you're in love with someone you rotate around.
Eric, you complete me.
You complete me. I'm nothing without you. I mean, I exist sort of, maybe, but I'm not gonna bother trying it, should I? I don't want to.
I don't ever want to leave you.
What would be the point? Now, I don't want to distress you, but I have to know, how far apart have you two been?
There was one time I was very drunk.
Oh.
Yes.
And we were dancing and spinning, and we did one of those moves where, you like roll your partner across yourself.
Because you always think you're a better dancer than you are,
When you have two in you.
Yeah.
And Eric flung me. She was so strong. They were so strong and flung me almost across the dance floor. And we did notice that we began to dim.
Oh, if it had gotten any further, she might have lost you because you may have gone out and
who are you referring to as she?
Muon.
I am she, they.
That's fine.
Yes.
Just checking.
No, Muon said her light dimmed, so I was talking about her. Yeah.
You're talking about she.
They flung her across the dance floor.
Yes, I did.
We discovered you never dance that hard ever again.
Or you know what you could do? I'm just throwing this out. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your lives, but I will. Is perhaps attaching a cord or something.
What are we, some child at the mall with their grandmother?
We didn't lose our mittens. Jesus.
I apologize.
I was just curious, and your scorn, I earned it. I know that I earned whatever scorn was thrown at me.
Our tether is emotional. I did not mean to cut you off, Eric.
Yeah, sorry. No worries. I was about to rip a new,
Do it.
Yeah, to Horatio.
Please do.
Well, I mean, when someone says, I don't mean to school you, but then schools you, then why did you do it that's willfully obtuse.
Call out the truth, Eric.
Or it's because I've been sincere.
This is very true.
So knowing 50% of it is not taking action.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You got to do what you got to do. I mean, get some support.
I would say about 80% for me is not taking action. Perhaps maybe even 90.
I think you're lowballing yourself, to be honest.
Yeah, I taking action is more of something other beings do for me.
It's a 99% to 1%. You are 1% action.
You lose 100% of the shots you don't take.
Ooh, that's beautiful. I'm going to write that down. You lose 100% of the shots you don't take.
Eric, I found it very stimulating when you were schooling Horatio. She is so sexy sometimes. They are so sexy sometimes.
I don't want to have to bitch slap you into this because I think, after a while it gets real old and it dims my light. I'm going to be honest.
Bitch has transcended gender as a word.
Ooh.
I will Bon Jovi you so hard when we get home.
Mm-hmm.
I sense a locked door and
a tie.
A lot of quiet time. Well, maybe not so quiet.
Now your home, yes, your home. Now, do you have a home you share together, or do you have roommates?
Do you just float around?
We can't afford the rent by ourselves. We do have roommates, but we do share an abode.
So that's why, making sure to put a tie on the door.
Yes.
When you're getting in some hot and heavy Bon Jovi.
A bolo.
A Belgiuming.
Oh.
A bolo.
A bolo.
Yes.
That means it's serious time.
Yes.
Oh.
A bolo tie is my favorite kind of tie. She won't let me wear one. They won't let me wear one because tethers are emotional.
Is that why you won't let her wear a bolo tie?
Well, I mean,
Does it make me look fat, Eric?
no, you can wear whatever you want. It just every time you look at it, you think, shoulder pads. You know what I mean? You just don't think right.
I do know what you mean, Eric.
She needs shoulder pads, or it looks like she has shoulder pads.
No, he's talking about you. You're cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
You were the one
I
wearing the bolo
could
tie, weren't
use
you?
some broader shoulders.
Shoulders on a ball of light.
Any amount of shoulder would be more shoulder for you.
Well, I have to admit I am more pear-shaped.
It balances it out. But again, you know what? Who doesn't like a good right pair? You know? Who's with me?
That's true.
It's because my axis is, swinging out a little hard, so the bulk of my weight is at the bottom.
Again, we don't know, what gravity is, that day.
Gravity is
Axial wiggle.
Ooh,
That's what it sounds like.
That is very sensual, Trellis.
Oh,
Ooh.
Trellis, sometimes he's sensual without trying.
that was definitely one of them.
That is the best kind of sensual.
Accidental sensual? I'm in.
I enjoy things that you can accomplish without trying.
Yes.
You take 100% of the shots you take.
Yes.
I believe that if I'm apathetic enough about something, I can get it.
And also shots you accidentally take, because apparently that's what I just did.
Agreed.
Ooh.
Is this maybe an anniversary or a special occasion as to why you came to the restaurant?
Oh.
Do you want to tell? I could tell you.
You
wanna
tell and
tell?
I'll add
I
all
could
the
tell. No,
I'll add
you
the
tell.
details because you tell.
I could tell it.
You can tell it.
She tells it. They tell it better.
Muon usually takes the front and I just usually back up the end, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We had fled, and we had decided we needed some good grub.
Sick of cooking for ourselves. Thankfully, we got a reservation, which was impressive, but it was by the kitchen though.
Even though we knew, and we forgot, and we sat in this booth. You tell it. I'm done telling it. You tell it.
Oh.
No. You're doing great. Baby. You're doing so good. I love you so much. You're amazing. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'll just pick it up from here. So we did get a reservation. Yeah, right by the kitchen. And we don't know if they're spontaneously combusting. We don't know I got fireman in me, even though I'm a they, I got a little fire person in me. And when I see aprons just go up in flames, I want to rush in, but you can't, because if you work there, if I was a wait staff, then I could just walk in and out and get I could get monkey dishes and put people's fires out. And
Look for the helpers, and you will find Eric.
so I think Muon deserves to get loaded tonight and get a little bit of Eric. You know what I'm saying?
We got very drunk that night.
Ooh.
Was there dancing that night?
Oh, yeah, always. Again, I have to be aware of my strength. I
blacked out. I got real dim, and Eric basically.
I had to tell her what happened the night before. It was rough.
Oh.
Yeah, true story.
The time trip back. Oh, here's what happened. And next time, maybe only one drink instead of.
Oh no, it's not about moderation.
Oh no.
Until oblivion is apparently what it is. Until again.
You just can't stop.
Yeah, until you explode. You know what I'm saying?
Domino effect. One drink leads to another.
I turned on the heart light.
Oh,
Turn
yes.
on the heart light. Boo-doo-doo.
Yes.
That is a fun song you are making up.
I love that you have your own song for her heart light.
Oh, are
Turn
they
on
really
your
really?
heart light. Do-do-do.
who was it that mentioned exploding? Was it Muon? Someone mentioned exploding earlier. So I was wondering, like a regular star, might you, both of you, explode into larger beings of light?
Ah, we're fast.
We have always been. In a next life that is possible. She doesn't believe that. They don't believe that.
I don't.
Oh no! So we have a difference of opinion about the afterlife.
And the multiverse.
Yes.
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 I believe they are inseparable.
I believe children are our future. No, I don't. No, I don't.
As Eric and I are.
Now you're on me a musical
Children
rant.
are the future. No, I don't. I won't.
What? I made you sad. I made you mad. I made you feel bad.
I apologize. I am emitting blue light.
Oh yes, very blue.
You got to be careful about seeing that light before you go to sleep too. It just screws with your stuff.
Never go to bed with a blue light.
Yeah, it's
No,
not good.
because then it will reflect on the insides of your eyelids all night.
Also, you should always apologize before you go to sleep.
In the morning,
Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
Apologize.
Even if you didn't do anything wrong, apologize.
If there was no fight, it doesn't matter. A preemptive apology is always a good course.
Happy Muon, happy life. That's the way I say it. You know what I'm saying?
I love you, Eric.
I love you so much. I love you so much, Muon. I gotta tell you, you're just
We
glowing.
have always been together.
There's a lot of love in this booth, and it's between the two of you.
Yeah, yeah. You're cramping my style. You know what I'm saying?
By process of elimination, then you two hate each other.
To balance it out, maybe, but no, we get along pretty
We
well.
get along, but if emotion takes a lot of effort.
Should a fire break out in the restaurant, I will not hesitate to run over him to get out. That's
You would not save Horatio. Interesting.
Look for the helpers. Look for the helpers.
Well, it would be a fool's errand.
follow me, but that's about it.
Eric would dive on a table and do a flip and save Horatio. That is how great she is.
Eric is quite wonderful, I can tell.
Oh, you're very sweet to say that, but I've just noticed you've been agreeing with everything.
Eric.
So I don't know how, but I appreciate it. I'll still believe it. That's how
That's
willfully
good.
obtuse I am. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate your believing.
You believe that, but you won't believe the multiverse?
No.
It is most confusing.
You know,
What about a semi-multiverse, like a limited multiverse?
look,
With
you know,
only maybe one or two variations.
we can agree to disagree, or we can agree. I mean, I could just agree with you to keep the peace. I'll do that. I just.
What about a binary verse?
Ooh, I'd like that.
Now you buy into it. She is
They.
they are so frustrating sometimes. I love you.
I love you so much.
I assume the makeup sex it seems intense, and
Incredible.
It's all it is. It's always makeup sex.
I would say that's the only kind of sex I envision for you.
Eric is a monster in the bedroom.
Well, you know, when I got a John Bon Jovi, I got a John Bon Jovi. I mean, he was with me, right?
You must commit. There's no point in going halfway.
Unless I go Belgium-y, you know what I mean?
You Belgium so hard. It's consensual Belgium-y is not Belgium-y.
Oh.
It's true. It's true. Consensual Belgium-y is not Belgium-y.
Do it to me tonight.
Ooh.
This sounds like we're talking about dessert before we've even gotten dessert.
Yes.
I enjoy desserts. Sweets are why I am pear-shaped.
Life is short, yeah.
Go straight to the dessert.
Dessert should go first, yeah.
Or an entree that is like a dessert. Make you a dessert for an entree.
Do you even eat dessert? Do you eat? What do beings of light consume?
We absorb all matter.
It depends how high we are.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I prefer sweets when we are high.
And I'm a baked potato, being.
Just any time, baked potato.
Carbs and salt.
I find potatoes are wonderful in most any form.
Agreed.
Except sweet. I don't like sweet potatoes.
Agreed.
I've been a bit heavy, and I like to be light on my feet.
Agreed.
Also, I don't like that sweet potatoes are better for you than regular potatoes.
I don't think they are. I think That's a myth.
Ooh, I'm going to believe you.
I'm willfully obtuse. I'll believe that.
Yes.
Two of us believe.
I care about our weight. Eric and I need to live a long and prosperous forever together.
Yes, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna spend forever, we gotta like keep it up, you know?
Well, yeah, Muon. I would think that if your weight did fluctuate or change, that's going to maybe change the dynamic of how you two are spinning around each other.
Yeah.
Oh no, I could carry it, but I just want, you know, Muon to feel good in their light.
Eric is my rock. They say we orbit each other, but I orbit Eric.
True that. Yum, 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 yum.
I love you.
I love you,
Eric.
Muon. Ooh.
You two are your own little universe, and you are the center of it, Eric.
We have to be.
Agreed.
But I kind of am the line leader holding the Purell in our family, and I don't,
Now, how do you know you don't have other non-binary, binary balls of light orbiting each of you? Well, I'm just wondering if you two are your own universe. Within that universe, there might be other...
We could be. I mean, we took a lot of our stuff, can have your own planet and be, you know, gods of your own planet and have 1,000,000 wives.
And I'm on the pill.
True.
And what was that, Muon?
What about the
And
pig?
I'm on the pill.
Oh.
Oh, very good. That's an interesting thing to admit.
I'm not ready for a thing.
Oh, you're not looking to make little balls of light. The pitter-patter.
Not ready. I love you.
I love you so much.
And then this opens up a whole new style of Belgiuming. If there's no possibility of balls of light, the amount of the style of Belgiuming completely changes.
Yeah, I get it.
You can go buck wild.
You really can. And again, but if you're going to Belgium it, you better do it with consent. That's all I got to say. And which way it kind of cancels each other out. Yeah.
Well, yes.
Well,
yeah.
that's the only way.
But if it's consented, it's on.
Well, it's more Bon Jovi-ish.
No one can sensually Belgiums like Eric.
I love you, baby.
I love you.
So I'm just taking a moment to warm in the glow of this. Oh, they're getting very bright.
Well, it is our anniversary.
You are giving off heat as well as light. So
We are in an excited state.
I could read an entire novel based on in a dark room based on the love that you're glowing.
She is turning me on.
I can tell.
selfishly speaking, it is keeping my mozzarella sticks warmer than normally.
They are delicious, just like Eric is.
Mozzarella sticks are usually kind of tepid, and you're right, these taste much better. And even the sauce is heated up. I can't stand it to put it under the heat lamps. Yeah, baby.
You should eat a mozzarella stick and then Belgium me in the lavatory.
I can do a quickie.
I want to feel your greasy lips on my electrons.
Oh, that's wonderful. This is beautiful. I think this is an episode for the whole family.
Yes.
This is fun for the whole family. I hope that there is a.
Have we crossed a line, Horatio?
No, not really.
I never bothered to make any lines, so.
Don't kink shame, and I won't.
The attendant in the bathroom, you might want to give some forewarning, perhaps.
She is so smart.
Jesus.
They are so smart. I want to Belgium you right now at this table.
All I have to do is talk to them.
So you want to Belgium them, not
Yeah.
You said you, so I want to make sure you weren't talking to Trellis and me.
Oh, if you want to join in,
I am not.
I wouldn't know where to start.
I would not know.
if our light gets on you, feel it.
I would need an instruction manual of some sort.
If our light penetrates your...
If it's going to give me a tan, I'm in.
I believe they've already started. I believe Eric has already started.
Oh, yeah. You.
Horatio, get the entry in.
Yeah, before Eric does. Before Eric gets the entry in.
The universe is so wide. Oh.
I think lepton, non-binary, binary, or she, they.
I think, and you lose 100% of the shots You don't take.
Good. All right, I'm typing that in.
Oh,
Enter.
you typed that in. Very good.
I just did. I just said I did. Weren't you paying attention?
We're done now.
We're so done.
No, I'm sorry. I was a bit distracted by the sexual energy going on in the booth.
We don't classify it as that, but I guess if that's how you interpret it, good for you.
I was using that as a way to describe it for some listeners who may not be as enlightened as we are.
And we were literally enlightened on that one. So
Thank you for being here.
Muon, let's go back and smoke some weed.
I would love to get high with you, Eric. Thank you, Trellis and Horatio. Happy anniversary, Eric.
Tell them it's your anniversary here, because then you can get a special piece of John Bon Jovi.
I want you to lick that off of my Belgium hole.
thank you for joining us for Hitchhikers and Appetizers. And of course, special thanks goes to our guests, Muon and Eric. I have been Trellis Gardeen.
And I continue to be Horatio Zinn. Until next time, keep your towels clean. And if an alien offers you a cookbook that doesn't contain recipes using citizens of your planet as ingredients, you're probably safe. So don't panic. Everything you heard in this episode was improvised, but not everything improvised was heard. This episode of Hitchhikers and Appetizers featured the voice talents of Mike Gorgone as Trellis Gardeen, Bran Peacock as Horatio Zinn, with Rachael Mason as Muon, and Susan Messing as Eric. Finally, Hitchhikers and Appetizers is part of the Improv in Action Network. Check out other great improvised podcasts and projects at improvinaction.com. If you'd like to reach out to Trellis or Horatio, you can send electronic messages to them at our Galaxy address, hitchappspodcast@gmail.com. Or you can find them on Twitter with the handle hitchapps.
Shut up and sit down.